Hey everyone, I am going to be doing a quick, nice summertime friendly dinner, and so I thought I would share with you because we are going to be using the Micro Pro grill, and hopefully I have everything here. I'm not going to have everything here because I never do. Oops. So I am going to go ahead and try to get started. What we're having tonight is we're having blackened tacos, blackened tilapia tacos, and a Mexican-inspired corn salad. So I might not finish the corn salad, but I'm happy to share the recipe. And you do not even need paper and pencil for the tacos. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get our Micro Pro grill. And I don't know how often y'all use this, but in the summertime, I absolutely love having it so I don't have to turn on my oven, my stove, anything hot. My husband doesn't like the house to be hot, and he's pretty vocal about it. So I try to be, aware. See, I forgot something already. Try to be aware of that for him, and I don't necessarily like it either. Nope, I have it. It's right here. Okay, good. So whenever you are cooking anything like chicken or fish, and you're going to be doing any kind of a grilling situation, you're going to want to make sure that you pat it dry first. That's good because you want to get that crispy edge. So you want to get as much moisture. So chicken, fish, pork chops, it's always a good idea. So and I am lazy, so I'm just going to season them right in the Micro Pro grill. So this is Blackened Magic. This is the Chef Prud'homme. And I like the blackened redfish is my favorite. I just like the flavor of it. But any of the blackening seasonings that you want. And now this is personal preference. I'm not going to tell you how much because it's like, do you like a lot of spice and flavor, or do you just want a little bit? Our daughter Leah, who is from Ukraine, we adopted her, is not big on spices. So we always had, the regular and then Leah's portions of food. She's gotten better with the spices. Now that she's cooking, it's hilarious what she'll eat that she wouldn't eat with me. I didn't say that. Anyway, so I have seasoned and flipped, and of course we're going to put it grill side, not casserole. And I'm sure you all know. I assume you know these things, and I shouldn't. I'm just going to do this like any other demonstration I would do. So you have the casserole, and then you have the grill. The grill is nice because it's going to be grilling on both sides because the whole thing is coated with this non-stick coating. And I don't know if you noticed or not, I did not put any oil in here. So depending on what I'm cooking, depends on how much, but generally I don't put hardly any oil. Sometimes you can just spray, like, excuse me, as I'm off camera. We'll do this real quick so I can show you. You can do a light spraying of, like, this is olive oil, which I prefer olive oil over any of the other cooking oils like canola or vegetable. I don't usually use those. So you can give it a little spray if you want to do that. I try to avoid as much oils as I can. So my husband and I, we're getting older. We got to watch how we eat. So that's what we're doing. Okay, so I'm going to do 2 minutes per side, and we'll see how it turns out. And full power and everything. So this is 2 minutes. And then I did not do these in the Micro Pro grill. I haven't tried it yet. I don't know how well it would work, but it probably would work well. But I did this in an air fryer. But I roasted corn, which I am going to. So when I do my demonstrations, I don't know if y'all do live demonstrations or not. You should do them absolutely 100%. Go back if you want to on my page or my VIP group and see how badly I mess up. It is okay if you are stumbling over your words or whatever happens. I did a demonstration of the Micro Pro grill last week. Was making a grilled sandwich, very simple. Forgot to put the top piece of bread on. So I can tell you from personal experience that you can make nice open-faced sandwiches in the Micro Pro grill. So I'm just going to take this corn, and I'm happy to share this recipe with you, and just cutting the corn off. It was suggested when I read this recipe to do it on a towel, and I forgot until just this moment. So I'm going to try to make minimal mess if I can. So this is pretty simple. This is just roasted corn, and then it has the white crumbly cojita cheese. I think I'm saying that right. Cilantro. It has this chili lime seasoning. I think it's also called Tahin. I couldn't find that particular brand, but I found that one after I did some research, and it's pretty much the same thing. What else does it have in it? Scallions, and then cilantro. I hear my fish popping. So 2 minutes might be too much, but I don't think it is. I'm going to move this. Okay. So I find that the first time I take my Micro Pro grill out of the microwave, the sides aren't too bad, but because I forget the second time around if I don't have my pot holders out, so I just always use them. So let's see what we got going on here. All right, so we've got partially cooked fish, as we should, and y'all know that you want to use our utensils in these because we don't want to scratch them up. So, sizzle, sizzle. Sizzle, sizzle. Looking good. Okay, so I'm going to do another 2 minutes, and then we'll take a look at it and see how it looks. But you definitely want to have some kind of pot holder or something, because this top gets hot and heavy, and even this handle right here, a little heavy. I mean, a little hot. See? Just messing up a lot of the numbers. Okay, so I'm going to do another 2 minutes. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we've got corn going. I'm going to continue to, so this is a recipe. It's on the phone. Yeah, I love it. So I'm just trying to remember what goes in it. So I'll do the rest of the corn later. So let's talk about our herbs when we're putting them in. When I take herbs out, I do not twist and pull. I go ahead and just cut off what I want. And I am the worst about not measuring. If I'm baking, I am to the letter. If I'm cooking, I'm just like, ooh, I like cilantro. I'm going to put a little extra of that in. That's kind of how I do it. And when I'm wrong, then I don't do that again. So I'm just going to rinse this off a little bit. And anytime you're doing lives and you're demonstrating, sorry for the water sound, you want to make sure that you're showing as many products as you can. Don't be afraid to show products that aren't in the catalog either. Like the Premium glass. Why? Because when people ask about it, then you can say, hey, that's not available right now, but let me put you on my list. I have a database. Let me put you on my list, and when it comes available again, I'll give you a call. I'll let you know. And it's a great way to follow up with people. I have a woman right now who's been waiting for the hot dog keeper since January. And I'm so excited because I get to call her. Okay, so mini compact. I have all three of these sizes. I have all of them because one's always dirty or two's always dirty. Sometimes three are dirty. So I had to make sure I had all of them because I use it all the time. All the time. This is what I say in all my demonstrations, and hopefully Sue won't get mad at me. When I got my kit, I knew this was garbage. But it was in my kit. I don't know why. I had it in my head. It wasn't going to work. I don't know if maybe some of the past ones weren't that good. I have no idea. But I knew it was garbage. So I got it, and I said, I better try it. And so I at least have an opinion, and I can tell people about it, how it works, the mechanics, all of that. It was so wrong. It's the greatest thing. I have a problem with like 3 or 4 of our products that are just like my favorite. My favorite changes all the time, not because they're not my favorite. It's just we have so many great products. And our supersonic choppers are one of them. I also like to show people how it goes together and how it comes apart for cleaning. Because if you're a clean freak, like a lot of us are, this is fantastic. So I always show that. Sometimes I get it back together quickly. Sometimes I fight with it and look like an idiot. So, slow down. Yes, ma'am. There we go. Okay. So now, don't tilt it. There we go. Okay. So, what I do with my herbs when I chop up herbs is I spin it around. Again, I know that's loud and I apologize for that, but I spin it around so that I know I'm getting all the pieces. Isn't that fantastic? So we're going to put that in just a minute. But right now, let me move stuff around. Put you here. Let's check our fish. Oh, it smells good. That's the only bad thing about the internet is that you cannot smell what I'm smelling. Okay, so, okay, every time. Remember when you're taking things out of the microwave, you open it away from you. Sure, it looks dramatic when we're doing our lives, but actually it's to keep you safe. Look at that fish. Look at that. It is perfectly done. That is fantastic. That is going to be so, so yummy. I am going to take this and I'm just going to... Y'all, also don't be afraid to use stuff that's not Tupperware. I mean, that's not realistic to think that there's a piece of Tupperware for everything. I mean, yeah, there is, but we don't always have all of them in the kitchen. So, you know, be you. So, for fun, I want to, and I've never done this before, but I've been meaning to, let's try grilling up the tortillas. I bet it's going to be wonderful. That's still hot. All right. So I'm going to put it on the grill side. I'm going to do, I think, 15 seconds because I'm really afraid to do more. But I mean, for a good, authentic taste, I think this is what we want to do. Okay, so we also have scallions. I'm using this for garbage, just to make it easier so I don't have to be off camera too much. So I love, love, love our shears. They're absolutely fantastic. I always take that outer skin off. Does everyone do that with their green onions? I just feel like that first layer should go. There it is. Okay, good. That stringiness, I don't like that. Okay, I'm going to wash this off real quick. And I discovered this the other day, and I love how well it works. Look at that. I have never tried, and maybe these work well in the chopper. I don't know. But I just worry about not getting those pretty little ringlets that I like. It's a personal preference. So I just go ahead and use these fantastic Tupperware shears. Okay. I don't even know. Am I even still on camera? Who knows? Okay. A little bit more and then we'll look at that tortilla. So on your fish tacos, at this point it's anything you want. And I know there's a lot of really good slaws, cabbage slaws that go on them. My husband does not like to eat raw cabbage. Cook it up all day long. He likes things softer than that. So we just do lettuce and tomato, onions, a little bit of cheese, whatever you want. Colleen, see, I did do it. Who loves their fridge stackable? Me. All right, so the cojita cheese, and this is what I'm talking about, or this is queso fresco. Same thing, it's the crumbly cheese. So, you know, you just crumble it in there. So I like this on tacos too. I like cilantro on mine, but nobody likes cilantro as much as me, I swear. I literally put it on salads. I just love the flavor of it. And I get why people don't like it, but I love it. Okay, so now I have a dirty hand. I'm almost done. I know y'all are being so patient. So when I do my lives, I always talk too fast. I'm trying to learn to slow down. I also found this really cool mic, if anyone's interested in it. I have it really low because it's super sensitive, but I love it. It works very, very well. I'm sure there's something else. Oh, this goes in the salad. I'm going to share the recipe, or I'm going to share the link to the recipe. I found skinnytaste.com, which is a website that I do almost all my cooking from. She is really good about incorporating fresh ingredients. Her food is very, very flavorful and low calorie, better for you, minimal oils, things like that. So let's check and see what. All right, so can you see it? I think, oh, it's nice and warm. Oh, look. So let's give it another 15 seconds because I don't want to heat it up so much that it becomes hard because that doesn't work for tacos. But I love the grilled side on the bottom. So we're going to do another 15 seconds. So before we're done, and I'm almost through here, I would talk about fridge smarts. I would be talking longer. We'd be talking about all the different items that we have. But I'm not going to do that because I'm going to try to upload this. I want to keep it somewhat short. But if you have any questions or you have any thoughts or comments, certainly about this video, please tell me. But if you want any, feedback or you want to talk to me or want any ideas or anything, I mean, if you just want someone to cheer you up and talk you into doing it, please don't be afraid to do a live. I have no makeup on. My hair today decided it just wanted to be a bush off the back of my head. I don't know why people love this. They love real. Give them real every day. And it's okay. I had driven all day down to Miami, picked up my daughter-in-law from the airport. We slept for 2.5 hours, went and picked up her daughter, little family thing, and I drove all the way back, and I got home, and I went ahead, and because I was doing my block party thing, and I got on, and I did a live, and I was just like, I got bags under my eyes, my hair is toppling off the top of my head, I'm tired, I'm exhausted, I hope I'm making sense. You know what? Everyone was supportive. Everyone was really nice about it. It was fantastic. So do not be afraid to just hop on. And yeah, I know if you're not good talking in front of people, you know what? Just tape the first few ones. Don't go live. Tape and upload. That's what I did. Hold on. Let's check this out. But it will do wonders for your business if you just get out there and people can see you and interact with you. I'm working now on Zooms, and I'm trying to get the chat rooms, the rooms in the Facebook groups to work. Mine wouldn't work so I had to do a Zoom because I like the interaction. I want to hear what you're saying back. So, look, I love it. Okay, so putting this down. Look at that. You see that? That is nice. And you got a little flavor from the fish that was cooking in there too. So it's going to be very, very yummy, delicious. All right. Thank you so much. I always tell everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. You didn't have to. This time you kind of did because I'm putting it on Sue's page. But I appreciate it every time someone gives me feedback or says anything. It lets me know that I'm doing an okay job. Okay, thank you so much. You have a wonderful evening. And seriously, easiest thing in the world, blackened fish in the micro pro grill. Love ya.